Welcome back, everyone. So we are jumping in with our second list for tonight, a deck that is being dubbed as HedronShift. And basically the name, as you could guess, shift comes from Scapeshift. Oh my god, we even got the good art for it too. Perfect. And then the Hedron part comes from Hedron Crab. So basically what this deck is trying to do is kind of ramp into its sort of large and in charge like threats that it can ramp into very, very quickly. And so in the main board we have 4 Primeval Titans, a Tatyova, and then obviously something like Tireless Tracker can also do it. But we have things to kind of ramp up. So the first things, obviously, you have Search for Tomorrows. Those are the more common ones from Scapeshift decks. Sakura-Tribe Elder, also common. Khalni Hard Expedition. And then we've got Lotus Cobras, so we generate mana every time we put land into play. And then obviously Scapeshift and Primetime are all like, go do that and stuff. We don't have anything like super cute with the Primetime. We don't have any lands that are sort of utility-based lands. We probably could, but right now we're just kind of leaving it where it is. This is the first iteration of this deck. We have things like Cryptic Command to kind of help us buy time or counter big spells if we need to. We have Phantasmal Images to either copy Primetimes, Tireless Trackers, or Hedron Crabs. And so the reason that we run things like this is because with a couple of Hedron Crabs out and then just like Scapeshift for 4 or 5 can actually just kill your opponent outright. And in fact, turn 4, you can kill them very easily with just 2 Hedron Crabs, an Image, and Scapeshift, and then some lands. And so out of the sideboard, we have some different things. We have Surgical Extractions to fight through things like Tron. We'll be milling with Hedron Crabs and stuff, and so we might be able to fight through Tron that way. We have Dispels to fight through the control matchups, as well as the Negate. We have a couple Seal of Primordiums to fight through hate cards. More Tireless Trackers. These might just be better in the main, honestly, but who knows. For the burn, we have Obstinate Baloth, although this deck doesn't take a whole lot of damage from itself. Kiora is just another way to sort of grind out value if we need to. Roil Elemental to help fight against basically decks that don't have a lot of removal, that play a lot of creatures. So humans and spirits probably just fold to this card after a couple of lands come into play. And then 2 Avenger of Zendikar, which are just absolutely nuts top ends that we're going to try out. So this deck is an idea primarily given to me by the Grolin in chat, and he's hanging out right now. But more specifically, this deck is trying to do a whole lot of things, and his whole idea was basically, oh, Hedron Crab plus Scapeshift, it's great, right? And then we just kind of like, I just kind of ran with that idea and went with Hedron Crab can be a win con, but also at the same time it's just like landfall tribal essentially. And so we've got a bunch of different random landfall cards. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a league with this, and we're going to play all 5 games of this one, just so I can see where the kinks need to be made and fixed and stuff. Obviously the last one we did not play all 5 because it just was awful. It just kept getting worse. What do you mean it kept getting worse? Like, we started with Hedron Crabs plus Scapeshift. I don't know what you want from me, man. You're like telling me basically, hey, build a deck around 8, or here's 8 cards, you know, make a deck. And it's like, okay, I don't know what you want from me. Like, sure, we had 4 Phantasmal Images to copy Hedron Crabs, and it's like, okay, go on. And then we just don't have anything else, right? And it's just like, oh, all right, I guess. It's like Team or Scapeshift, except not as good. And it doesn't have a Scapeshift like finisher. Blue-red, so this is probably a Bolt deck. Well, Tireless Tracker's pretty good. Let's play Hedron Crab. My opponent thinks I'm on mill. Joke's on you. I mean, I kind of am. Opt, sure. Oh, they're probably playing Storm. Or they're on Jeskai. Jeskai's getting a lot more popular now that Burn is becoming more popular. Just because Lightning Helix is a hell of a drug against them. Look at that. It's Jeskai. Helix, my dude. I mean, you got it if you got it. You do your thing. No? What are you doing? Search Res Kanta? Hey. That's pretty good. You. If my opponent keeps putting cards in their graveyard with Search for Azcanta, this might be really good for us. Please bolt my dude in response. Oh man, that would have been so good. Just gonna get another island. Here. Always. Yeah. We might be able to cast a prime time real quick. Well, actually, cast Search for tomorrow. Play Tireless Tracker. Come on. Looks like Moto is just hemorrhaging memory already. I may have to restart after this game. One of those things that constantly happens. Logic not for one, sure. What if I had Simian Spirit Guide? Opponent not properly playing around Simian Spirit Guide. Okay, so on my opponent's end step, I'm going to attempt to bounce their Azcanta, but I guess if they cast anything, then I'm just going to bounce their Azcanta. Well, nope. Return target permanent to its owner's hand, draw a card. Bounce this. That worked. My opponent probably didn't mean for that to work. I think I'm just slamming the prime time, though. Oh, boy. Yes. Yeah, geez, this thing is just like hemorrhaging memory. Breeding Pool. Botanical Sanctum. No. Search, sure. Get my two other Botanical Sanctums. Play Hedron Crab. Go to combat. Oh no, they've got something. They're gonna bolt my Hedron Crab. Yeah, sure. You're likely dying to the primetime damage, so I don't really care. Blue, bunch of blue. Cryptic Command? Counter this, bounce that. No. So the one thing I really like about this deck is that Primeval Titan just kind of gives it this very sweet like top end that you can just have with the deck. No. I'm not paying 2 life. But also just like Primetime kind of lets you buy through the game, essentially, where I'm now just getting all of my lands into play. Like, look at this. I have 5, 11, 12, 13 of my 25 lands. So, like, of 36 cards in my deck, there's only 12 land draws, essentially, throughout all of them. Like, I know that right now they just don't have anything. They're going to path my dude, sure. Like, I know that right now, obviously, we just have some Sakura-Tribe Elders, and we don't have anything, like, super crazy as far as the top end goes. But my opponent is tapped out. Sweet. And, of course, we draw a land. Do you have another answer to another primetime? It's almost like how Mono White Enchantments, Mono White Enchantments plays, what's the name of that card? Endless Horizons. And Endless Horizons just has, like, this really awesome anti-control aspect to it, where, like, it will just always sort of grind out its opponent, because it makes it so that every turn you're drawing things that are gas, as well as drawing a land every turn. And that's kind of what Primetime is doing here. Do they have an answer? Or another blocker. Another blocker would also do it. 3, 4. Are you going to bounce it with Jace? Terminus. Hardcast Terminus. Sure. Lotus Cobra is probably not going to do anything. But I'm going to cast these Sakura-Tribe Elders. And I'm going to play Lotus Cobra. Jace. Sure. Brainstorm for answers. You got it. I could really use another Cryptic Command next turn. I'm kind of wondering, since this deck just, like, does not care about the color restriction of the fact that Cryptic Command is 4 mana, maybe we want all 4 of them in here. I also thought about adding Search for Azcanta. That seems kind of sweet, too. You should pay 2 life for that. Please. Dang it. I can make a bunch of mana. Knock you to 1. I think there should probably be some utility lands. Okay, there's a Terminus. Sure. There should probably be some utility lands or whatever that we can Scapeshift through. Or into. I wonder if there's a neat idea with, like, Blue Sun Zenith. Ooh, I like that one, actually. No, I definitely just target myself, though. You have to understand. I would absolutely just target myself. Lotus Cobra. Well, that's an idiot, so. They just have some way to kill it. Oh, Azcanta, sure. What are you getting? Another Jace. That's not very nice. I guess Blue Suns kind of does help with the whole theme of, like, milling them and stuff. I don't know. This deck ramped real hard. We just don't have enough payoffs. I wonder if, like obviously Avenger of Zendikar is in the sideboard, and originally I had a copy in my main board too. I wonder if that's a really good consideration for this deck, just in the main. Because, like, if we just, like, cast Avenger of Zendikar right now, and then, like, Scapeshift a bunch of our lands away, the game just ends. Like, our opponent can't really do anything. Helix. Yeah, sure. But no, I wonder if there's a consideration for, like, a couple of the prismatic omens and then, like, a single Valakut. I wonder if that's, like, is it too cute just to, like, turn into Temur Scapeshift at one moment? Funny story about that card. Sure. Do you have a Cryptic Command? I love the idea of Cryptic Commanding a Phantasmal Image. Yeah, you got it. That's what I wanted to do. That's not very nice of you. So I have 9 lands left in my library, or 8 lands left in my library, excuse me. There's Teferi. There he is. Big Bad Boogeyman of Standard. I don't know if we can win this one. My opponent successfully stifled my aggression with my prime times. And I don't have any big combo kill with Scapeshift, so. Yeah, I think we're dead. Okay. The next one's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and jump on a Be Right Back screen. I'm going to restart Moto real quick. It's hemorrhaging memory. Okay, welcome back. So we want the Tireless Trackers, Dispels, Negates, Avengers. Let's see. Phantasmal Images are likely pretty bad. Probably cut a couple of Hedron Crabs. Actually, that that kind of worked out. Although then Scapeshift doesn't do anything for us, does it? Although I guess Scapeshift plus Avenger will just dominate them. Maybe a couple Phantasmal Images. Drop a Scapeshift. Bring in probably this Kiora as well. Drop another Scapeshift. Drop... Oh, a Khalni Heart Expedition maybe? I don't know. That is not very scientific sideboarding, but it's fine. Yes, I would like to play first. Yeah, this hand is okay. If we draw another land or so, it'll be nice. If we draw like a fetch land next turn, that'll be sick. We drew a Phantasmal Image. Unfortunately, that's probably not going to get the job done. And if I play a Phantasmal Image, they're just going to bolt my dude, I think. Why doesn't a Phantasmal Image have Flash? That seems ridiculous. It would be super nice. I assume it doesn't really matter. Bottom to then drew. Yeah, missing a land drop there is not good. Search for Azcanta, play land, sure. Okay. Fetch, shock, bolt, my dude. No? Alright. Always yes. Always yield. Blue. Always yes. Green. Do I just play another image? Probably. I'm just gonna like die to a board wipe next turn. It's not gonna matter. Oh, I just clicked through the attack step. Just one of the things. God, I hate this interface sometimes. Oh, I'm so frustrated. Every time. Supreme Verdict me. Do it, you won't. Alright. Combat. Attack with all. Opt Indeterminus. Snapcaster Mage. For opt. Sure. Really could use drawing some lands. You know, like the rest of my deck is supposed to do. Sure. Like, my whole deck is about like ramping, and I'm just not drawing it. I don't have anything in opponent. Kill me. Do your worst. Teferi or Jace? Teferi. Sure. Yep, that's true. One more land and we have 6 mana. We can start going completely ham. Helix, one of my dudes, sure. No. Always yes. Make a blue. It doesn't really matter. Kiora? Minus to start drawing extra cards. That sucked. Man, I was so excited for this deck, too. And now I'm just sitting here like, why? I just hate Jeskai. I hate fighting through Jeskai, at least. I hate fighting through control. Which says a lot about my character, because I play prison-style decks, too. Like, some people consider Jund to be control-y sometimes. I mean, it's obviously mid-range, and it's not control, but there are people who complain about it, like, man, they always have the answer, they always do nothing, blah, blah, blah. So, sure. Did he seriously tuck my Kiora? That's kind of funny. Counter my Sakura-Tribe Elder, I dare you. Sure. Why is Teferi so good? I'm just going to do this now so I can auto-yield. Another blue is probably fun. Not untapping Search for Azcanta. Huge mistake. Please. Oh, boy. That's fine. I still got one clue out of it. So obviously they have answers to everything because, you know, they're a control deck, but they also just didn't cast Jace. So it's possible that their answer is something like Cryptic Command, because they'd have 3 mana up. I can almost double Cryptic. No, I'm 2 blue away. If I had a Dispel, I'd probably cast Avenger of Zendikar here, but I don't. If I cast Tatyova, I'm 1 mana away from Crypticing. I'm just going to hold back. What have you got? Anything sweet? Search Rescanta. They probably have Logic Knot, right? So bouncing Teferi doesn't do anything. Bouncing Search Rescanta doesn't do anything. Oh, no, it's fine. Now it's definitely worth it. Dispel? Negate? Sure. Grolin, are you still here? Do you want to watch me suffer through the rest of this, or do you want me to move on? Statistics? That sounds pretty fun, actually. Comparatively. Up to me, huh? Sweet. Moving on. Don't give me that option. I was miserable. That's fine. We can run this back and hopefully do better than that. Oh, gosh. I wonder what utility lands we could fit in here. If there's anything that's like super nice against various decks or whatever. Kind of like how Amulet Titan has a bunch of random one-of lands that are pretty good. This hand doesn't do anything. This hand does about the same, honestly. Can I get a Hedron Crab on top, please? Hedron Crab. Bottom. Do not need that one. Just another burn matchup. Man, today's going to go quick. Nope. Red-green. Red Goblin Guide. Okay, maybe it is. Oh boy. Hedron Crab has entered the revealed cards. Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Sweet. Vexing Devil. Okay, so this is the deck that has like Pelt Collector and stuff. No, you can have that. Khalni Heart Expedition. Okay, okay. Yeah, they're probably going to kill me before I can do anything about it. Save targets, always yield. We're probably not ever attacking with our Hedron Crab. Is there a landfall pump thing? There's an equipment, right? Landfall +2/+2. Death Shadow, huh? This is like 1-drop zoo. Oh boy. Tatyova. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna survive anything. Attack with the crab. They'll just block it with their Vexing Devil. And then I'll lose. Like, what are they going to play around? Double mutagenic growth? I think that's the same idea as their card. It's just like, they still got 4 damage across. This attacking once more is better than anything it could have ever done. Okay. Do I play Crab and then mill them? Or do I play Image, copying Crab, and then mill them a bunch? Probably, right? Or you should bolt my Hedron Crab in response. Always yield. Get that counter. I need to draw a land next turn. Land would be sweet. Bolt me, sure. Bolt me again, sure. Uh-oh. Am I dead yet? They just have like 2 more 2/2s that have a haste. Sure, Temple Garden. Yep, they went to 13. Look at that. I would really like a land next turn that comes in untapped. Please. That's a wild Nicodle. Is this just like Bushwhacker me? Am I dead yet? Nope. Okay. Search for tomorrow. That's not going to get the job done. I have to block. Do they have like a bolt or a mutagenic growth? Nope. It's funny, actually. The amount of lands that we have in this deck and cards that ramp out our lands, we just have not. We've just gotten like stuck on mana like twice now, right? Just sucks. That's all I'm saying. Am I dead yet? Come on, opponent, kill me. Oh, I'm dead on board, aren't I? Please Tribal Flames me. That'd be so cool. Huh. They've also got a Death Shadow in play. Look at that. I am super dead. I needed a land there for Cryptic Command. Okay. So against the Zoo deck, Roil Elemental, Avenger of Zendikar maybe, and Kiora. Bad cards that are slow and don't do anything. Tatyova, Scapeshift, one of the Hedron Crabs maybe? No, I probably want that. What about one of the Khalni Hard Expeditions? It's kind of slow. I don't know what they're going to bring in. Not going to Blood Moon me, that's for sure. Although, if my opponent cast Blood Moon, I'm just going to concede to them. They wanted it far more than me, and they deserve it. Can we do that? Can we build a 5-color Zoo deck that has Blood Moon in it? That seems sweet. Ash, if you're watching, or if you're watching on YouTube in the future, or whatever, just remind me to talk. Or Grolin, you're here. Remind me to talk to Ash on Thursday. We got to get to building 5-color Zoo that has Blood Moon in it. I want to see what a monstrosity that would be. Save targets, always yield. Oh, I'm not attacking. Don't worry. Bolt my Hedron Crab. That's not very nice. Sure. Okay. I go to 15. Do you think this should be more of a... So, there's two different ways we can take this deck that I'm seeing right now, right? One of which is we focus on the sort of mill aspect with the Hedron Crabs and stuff, and the Scapeshifts, and we go away from the things like Tireless Trackers and random crap like that. Yeah, you can do whatever you want this turn. Or do we change it up and go more towards the... oh boy. Is that enough to kill me? 6, 79, 10, 11. Nope. I'm going to take it. So anyway, or we can focus a bit more on sort of the mid-range-ier aspect of things. We keep the Tireless Trackers. We drop the sort of random ramp stuff that we have. But we can also do the whole, like, Turbo Fog style. So we focus on the combo and we just Turbo Fog our opponent until they lose. And I wonder if that's okay? I don't know. And now I have Cryptic to stop whatever they're about to do. I really want them to cast a spell. That'd be sick. But Cryptic counter draw seems pretty good too. Turbo Fog, you think? Sure. Sure. I think I'm dead on board, right? I don't have anything I can do. I can block 3 creatures, and I take 5. Yeah, I'm just dead. Okay, well, I mean, to be fair, let's think about this way. That's what this league was supposed to be. This league was supposed to be a five match league that we go through, we find the kinks in this. So it's entirely possible that that's what it's supposed to do. We're supposed to O5. You can't make an omelet without cracking a few skulls. Okay? Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like, right? It feels like it's trying to be sort of this like mid-range ramp into a bunch of stupid blue-green stuff. And then like it has the option of having this weird combo piece to it, and it's like half and half either way. So Turbofog could just be better. It also seems like fun. Yeah, that's true. I don't want to do the like extra turn Turbofog style stuff like they do in standard. I think that's boring. But I think if we just fog and then like grind out with the combo, we need a way to kill our opponents if they're on control. And so maybe 4 Tireless Trackers in the sideboard seems better. Just like 4 Tireless Tracker and with the Scapeshift or whatever. This hand would be... Yeah, good luck to you as well, sir. This hand would be really good if we had one more land. We are on the draw. Okay, I can see that. You side out of Turbofog into mid-range if you're up against that. Is there a consideration for a third color? Like black, maybe? Just for, like, removal? Just humans. This is either humans or Bant Spirits. And I guess we'll know this turn. So... that means humans, right? That's a really pretty land. Yep, that's humans. Sure. Double white for Lieutenant. I kind of like the idea of just having, like, Fatal Push and then, like, Hand Attack to, like, stop your opponents from doing everything. Sultai Turbofog. Does it sound weird yet? It's probably pretty weird. It also gives you access to, like, Trophy, which is just very good right now. Sultai Scapeshift. Image, copying your Lieutenant, swinging in for 1 billion. Got it. I am not blocking. I'm taking 8. I got it. I understand. Too bad we don't have anything else. Yep, I'm losing some mana, I get it. It's weird in the best way possible. I mean, yeah, it's definitely kind of a weird deck. Or like idea or whatever. But I don't know. That might be alright. I really want another payoff card. Like a 4-mana. Jesus! I think we're dead, chat. I get prime time, but I have to live through this turn. Yeah, you're right. And look at this. 15 power in play. That is like the best humans hand I've ever seen. Holy crap. And I like have to block. I just block here. How am I winning this game? I win by not dying this turn, obviously. Oh, I can't even shock this in. Oh, I'm dead. God, that hand was stupid. Jesus. Okay. Obstinate Baloth, Roil Elemental, drop Tatyova. Nope, I want Tatyova. She gains life. Drop Phantasmal Images. They don't do anything. I don't think Kiora does anything, to be perfectly fair. Wow, that was stupid. That hand was nuts. Did you ever see that one coming? I sure didn't. My opponent's confused. Do I want to bring in Avenger of Zendikar? I can't, so doesn't matter. I was like, Avenger of Zendikar might be okay. This hand doesn't do anything. This hand at least casts some spells, but it's not very good. Yeah, that was like the best humans hand I think I've ever seen. It was so stupid. And they're going to have like the exact same here. Nope. Save targets always yield. I'm not going to attack with my Hedron Crab as much as I want to. Sure, take my search for tomorrow. You got me. Come on. We could play Unmoored Ego, too, if we had black. That'd be kind of sweet, actually. It's obviously not super good against humans. Yeah. I go to 18. Alright, what can I draw next turn that's 5 mana? I can draw Tatyova, which doesn't do anything. Draw Primetime. Ooh. So next turn, we're going to Primetime them. Dolly's Lieutenant, sure. That's a lot of damage. Primetime on turn 5 is like mediocre at best. But it's still like sweet, so who cares? Go to blocks. That one. Sure. I mean, I just really like Primetime. Yes. Misty. Only 28 cards to go, chat. We can do it. We just gotta survive. We've hit 3 Mantis Riders. So they could still draw one or have one in hand. Blue. They have Reflector Mage. Yep. Yeah, that's what I figured. My gosh. 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so we're not really living through this turn, but Hedron Crab is our only win con, so I like the idea of Turbo Fog. Turbo Fog is very good. Oh. Well, hello there. Yep. God, that's a lot of damage. Alright, now is the time. Tap all my opponent's creatures. Draw a card. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't do it quite yet, but man, we are so close though. If we draw another Hedron Crab, we can kill them, I think. I have 2 Primetimes. Come on, Hedron Crab. That's all I need. Tireless Tracker. Okay, that might do it. get a forest, make a clue. That's not enough to, like, do it right now. But I could still crack it and draw Cryptic Command, which is what I need. Now I need Cryptic Command. Come on, chat. That kills them, right? Holy crap, we did it. Oh, jeez. Oh, we did it, chat. Look at that. Oh, God, I didn't grab any. Oh, my God. If you ever wanted to see me more frustrated than I think I've ever been in my entire life, right now is the moment. I threw that entire game away. Because I thought it was asking me if I was done choosing lands. I didn't realize it would just automatically jump to the point where you choose lands. I just thought it would ask me again. I guess I'd never cast Scapeshift online, so how would I know, I guess? I physically don't think I've ever been as frustrated as I am right now. Have you ever been so angry with yourself that you're not yelling, or I'm not hitting anything? I'm just so frustrated that I'm calm. Yeah, you're right. The deck works. I think the Turbo Fog version is likely a lot better. If we build a Turbo Fog version, it might be decent. It just stand a chance against this Scapeshifts and does nothing else. I'm just gonna keep it. No, I need a Hedron Crab, right? Or something to do. That does nothing, but sure. Oh God, just so very frustrated. Yeah, this is exactly what Blind Rage feels like. I wonder if I should just move on. I know I said I was going to play 5 games with this deck. If this is Bridgevine or something stupid, this is going to be really quick anyway. I just feel so bad and upset with myself that I might just stop the league right now. And instead of stopping the stream, maybe moving on to something else that isn't going to make me feel so frustrated. I don't need to take a walk, I don't think. I think I'm fine. It was just so dumb because, like, we were seconds away from... I should just always heal this. We were just, like, seconds away from winning, and then I just, like, threw it all away. Oh, my gosh. If we draw a Hedron Crab in the next couple turns, we might be able to do some things. Although, milling, what are they doing? What? What is happening? Ooh. Ooh. Is this Grishelbrand with Discovery Dispersal? What is it called? Yeah, Discovery Dispersal? That'd be kind of sweet. Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I described a basic right there. That was dumb. Especially the wrong basic, too. Expedition's kind of sweet. But I wonder if I should just, like, move on to something that I would enjoy that would make me feel good, despite not being something super terribly amazing. Where are they going with it? Top or bottom? They were thinking long and hard about it. Top, sure. Night's Whisper, they're drawing it. Yeah, so this is Grishelbrand with Discovery Dispersal. That's kind of sweet, actually. I kind of like that. I shouldn't cast Sakura-Tribe Elder. I don't want to go shields down when I've got a Cryptic ready to go. And I should hold a Colony Heart Expedition until I've got something I can use it with. Like that. Well, there's a Hedron Crab. And a Phantasmal Image. Goryo's... That? Am I dead? Man, we were right there. Alright. If we live this turn, through this turn, then we can win. I think. My opponent just has 21 cards in hand casually, so... What have you got? Do you have it? Yeah. They likely can't brick, but we're just going to let them do their thing for a bit. They do just die on my turn. Especially now. They just straight die in my turn. God, I knew I shouldn't have gone shields down with Cryptic in hand. That was really dumb. They have so much mana. Through the Breach. Borborygmos. Can you kill me? Probably, right? Oh, this is Haste and Trample, too. Yeah, I'm super dead. Deece. Okay. Surgicals come in. Dispels come in. Negates come in. I don't think anything else needs to. Kiora doesn't do anything. Primeval Titan's probably just too cute. It just isn't doing anything. Same with Tireless Tracker. And then, like, the Lotus Cobra. I don't like Lotus Cobra in this deck. I don't think it's very good. I think it just doesn't. I was just, like, looking for sweet landfall cards in green-blue. And that was just, like, one that stuck out to me. But I don't think it's where it needs to go. I would like to play first. Sure, I guess I'll keep this one. Oh, jeez. I didn't want to crack. I didn't want to use the Misty turn one. Yeah, I think it just doesn't do enough here. I want Breeding Pool. I'll make sure that I'm clicking on the right thing here. Like, I think this deck is sweet. And I think we can do things with it. The problem is that, like, I think it's just, like, this version of it, at least, is so all over the place. And that's something that I kind of knew going into it, right? I knew that it was kind of set up to be something different. I was trying too hard to be two different decks at the same time. And I didn't want that. Night's Whisper, sure. The nice thing is that we have Cryptic mana for this next turn. My opponent didn't see much out of me outside of a Tatyova. Yeah, that's true. Do I just ramp? They can kill. Can they kill me next turn? I don't think they can. I say that and then I'm just gonna die, but I don't think they can kill me next turn. Oh, I should have just attacked for one. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna die this turn. I think the mill plan has actual legs, to be honest. I don't think that the blue-green mid-range... Well, if you do the blue-green mid-range stuff, obviously you're dropping, like, all of the Hedron Crabs, all of the Scapeshifts, the Tatyovas, all the landfall stuff, and the deck just becomes so drastically different. So... Hey, I didn't die. Look at that. Yeah. Give me a green. Give me another Sakura-Tribe Elder. I'm just going to slowly start clocking my opponent. And see, if I had attacked last turn with Sakura-Tribe Elder, I would have had... My opponent would have been at 12, which would have been a 3-turn clock, and now it's a 4-turn clock. Yeah, sure. I don't know if they can kill me, but I side against exactly control. Yeah, you bring in like the 4 Tireless Trackers for control, right? Because like Turbo Fog is pretty good against everyone that isn't like Tron and control. And I think we have a good Tron matchup just like Mill does, because we can like Hedron Crab with like surgicals or whatever. God, am I dead? I should just yield through this turn, let my opponent do whatever they want. Oh. I could do one more of this. I think I'm alright enough to do okay. We could do this into an 80-20 deck and just hope for good matchups. That's kind of what it is, I think. Like, that's like being like, hey, Mill's really good against Tron. Why don't we add a couple extra surgicals to shore up our Tron matchup? And then you just like die to a mid-range deck. God, another. It's just back. It's back all again. Jesus. My opponent. I'm super dead. I don't think there's any reason I should be sitting here not doing anything. Cross your fingers and hope for no control. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's kind of what we do with enchantments, though. Oh, do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Please. Like, right now. Don't do anything first. Just use his ability once more on accident. Hey, I lost due to an accident last match. You should lose to an accident this time. That's how that works, right? I should never wish that upon anyone. I'm sorry, opponent, if you end up watching this in the future for some reason. I am super dead. Yep. Desperate Ritual. My opponent's got like 17 minutes. I just like watching this deck go off. Honestly, I should tell him that. I should be like, I know that you have plenty of time to kill me. I just really like watching this deck do its thing. Because it is really sweet. If they don't have the win con, if their win con is in the bottom 3 cards of their deck, maybe we've won. They don't have any. Oh, no, they've got like Faithless Lootings. If it's the last card in their deck. That'd be really funny, actually. I'm sure they've got a draw engine that gets them those last 3 without killing them. Yeah, if I play a Hedron Crab, they lose the game. Well, no, yeah, definitely, because I've got... They just... What? Oh, they're just making sure I don't have anything? Sure. Are they just going for it? What are they doing? They putting a worm into play? Please don't. Through the Breach, Barbarignos, kill me? They've got to have it, right? Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, well, it's 2 more clicks. They can do it. Yeah, sweet. Good job, opponent. You got me. Alright, we have O2'd every game. Why do I play leagues with decks like this? I really should just play the single match or whatever that's like free, and then just play 5 of them and see if we 3-2 with the deck. That should be so much easier. It would cost me so much less money. So I just play all these bad decks, and then we just like don't get anything back out of them. I know that I've done a couple. If I don't want to play like a full league for just testing a deck out for a little bit or whatever, I'll play a couple of those games or those matches. And I actually have faced quite a bit of just like tiered decks, so I don't know. Just like people that don't want to commit to an entire league. Yeah, it is definitely hot garbage, the deck. Definitely. We can do one more. It might be really quick, so it's fine. Either that, or it will be awesome because we'll win a game. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Then we could wake up. I don't actually know all the words to that song. I really should, though. I love the Beach Boys. What am I doing? Oh boy, almost 2 minutes in a queue waiting for somebody to be found to play. No one wants to play against my crappy deck. Alright, let's do it. One more for the road. Alright, opponent, I hope you're doing something sweet. Because we definitely are. Oh my god. If we draw another land, this hand is insane. We're on the play, though. Watch. Okay, so I need you to queue up something. I know that I cannot hear it, but I know that you definitely can. So I want you to do this if you're watching on YouTube in the future or if you're watching right now on Twitch. Go to YouTube, type in Curb Your Enthusiasm theme song. Okay? You got it? It's pretty easy. So, what I need you to do is start playing it the second we get through my draw step because I know I'm not going to draw another land. Told you. Gotta hit everything. Another land, not having another land with a Hedron Crab in play, really bad. God, I'm such an idiot. Why did I keep this hand? Like, it's technically a turn 4 kill if I start drawing a bunch of lands, and then they fatal push my effing Hedron Crab. Sweet. Awesome. Well, I've got another one where that came from. And not a second land. Who cares? Why? Oh, man. Thought sees me. Nope, we're conceding. Alright, so against some form of green-black X deck, probably Rock. Never lucky, never good. Yeah, you're right. I don't even know why I try. Probably Obstinate Baloth to fight through Liliana. What about Roil Elemental? Why don't we just try all these things? Let's take out the expeditions. Let's try the mid-range version. So we're going to cut all of the crap that doesn't do anything in this deck. Bring in nothing, I guess. That's what we have. Let's do that. No 1-drops. Let's try the crappy mid-range deck. I would like to play first, thank you. I really appreciate that sentiment. I would like to keep this hand. This hand does sweet things. Boop. Suspend. Oops. Play Lotus Cobra. Roil Elemental might be really sweet. Coming down on like turn 4. Turn 5. Could I do it on... I could probably do it on turn 4, actually. If I had a fetch land, it would like super do it. Dang it, Bobby. Alright, sure. I'm just going to have a bunch of mana. It's fine. If they play like a Tarmogoyf this turn, A-okay. Be some aces moves for my opponent because they know about the Roil Elemental. They also know about the land too. They know what's in my hand. Activate Treetop Village. Sure. It don't matter. Ooh. I should have attacked. So next turn, well, I have to draw land, but next turn I could go Roil Elemental, copy it with Phantasmal Image. But also that doesn't really matter if they just... Yeah, you're just like forcing me to use it? Sure. I was going to, so I don't really see what the point of that was. Just like wanted to get it out. Oh, my opponent's probably on rock. Like just straight grab black-green. If I get Maelstrom Pulsed, I get Maelstrom Pulsed. I'm going to play to the out of my opponent casts Maelstrom Pulse and targets this one. You should cast 2 Tarmogoyfs. I said you should cast 2 Tarmogoyfs. I didn't say you should attack with a Treetop Village opponent. That's not very nice. I need an instant speed way of getting some lands into play with these Roil Elementals. I could steal that man land. That'd be sick. I'm so glad it doesn't say another. If it had said another, that would have sucked so bad. I've gained control of my Roil Elemental. Attack with both. Can I get a fetch land, please? That'd be sweet. Or just like anything, honestly. Oh, my battery's dying. I see something to do. That's a Nissa. Holy moly. That's big. Yes? Funny story. I would like that, please. Isn't that weird? I know, right? I just didn't see that coming. Isn't that weird? That now I have a 5/5 and a Blooming Marsh? Oh, that was really weird. Sure. No cast Thoughtseize? Yeah. That'd be kind of sweet. Whoa. Sure. Let's bring back the mill plan now. And cut some of the mid-range stuff. Yeah, I didn't think that was ever going to happen, but apparently it did. Alright. This hand is functional. Should I keep it? I don't know. Yeah. Prime time on turn like 4 seems really good. If I just go like turn 2 Sakura, turn 3 Phantasmal my Sakura, move on. Surgical? Sure. I don't like that we have a mixture of our Hinterland Harbor artworks. I like this artwork a lot. I like this one too, but this one's just really pretty. Sure. You have an 0-1.